Changing directions now. As you look around town, you've certainly seen them. $4.01, $4.09, $4.15. Prices for gas are up again across Northeast Ohio. And taking a look at the bigger picture, GasBuddy.com says on April 14th, gas in Cleveland was about $3.84 a gallon. That's more than 20 cents lower than where it is today.
Yeah, it's weird. I think we've all noticed the spike as we've gone to the pumps, and suddenly it's costing even more to fill up our tanks. Our Isabel Lawrence learned what's causing prices to climb again and why it might be here for a while before we get some relief.
More pain at the pump.
I know what that feels like when I'm filling up at the pump and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm in the $70 range now.
Here in Northeast Ohio, drivers have to shell out more cash for gas. According to GasBuddy, average gasoline prices in Cleveland have risen 26.1 cents per gallon in the last week to average $4.08. That makes prices $1.28 per gallon higher than they were a year ago.
And customers filling up their tanks around the region have been disappointed.
Michael Goldberg, a professor at Case Western Reserve University, sees a number of factors that contribute to the rise in prices.
One is the continued conflict in the Ukraine. And while the U.S. is not heavily reliant on Russian oil, other parts of the world are, and that's causing a shortage of overall supply.
In addition to market volatility from the war in Ukraine and COVID lockdowns in China, Goldberg says some oil suppliers are actually benefiting from higher prices and short supply and aren't willing to make more oil available. All of this as we head into the busy summer travel season.
You know, summer blend gasoline has been hitting the markets across the country, which is more expensive to produce. So that elevates the cost of gasoline. And we're getting into the time of the year where more and more people drive to begin with because it's the summer driving months coming up.
With Memorial Day marking the unofficial start of summer travel, Jim Garrity with AAA is warning drivers may need to budget before hitting the road.
It could be a very, very heavily traveled one this year, given that a lot of people have had to put off their plans for a few years.
So a bit of good news. Patrick DeHaan there with GasBuddy hopes this is the peak that gas prices will go. So he's hoping they'll actually start to tick down or at least plateau for this week. However, experts are warning that prices are likely to remain pretty high this summer, and there could be more swings like we've been seeing, depending on what's going on in the world, and of course that demand for summer travel as well.
Isabel, I'll tell you, I never look at the price of diesel. I don't buy it. I'm not interested in it. But every time I fill up, I say to myself, well, it could be worse. I could be paying $5.99 a gallon, as I see posted regularly through Northeast Ohio for diesel. What's going on with that? All of our goods and services are shipped in trucks that use diesel fuel.
Yeah, I really think we are going to end up feeling the burden of this one here. So basically, diesel also up significantly. GasBuddy even reporting it's the highest level that we have actually ever seen. So nationwide, AAA also reporting gas about $4.18 again a gallon on average. Compare that to diesel, $5.23.
Wow.
And we know this will then, like you said, Jay, it's going to impact consumers because those prices for transporting goods and services to your home, to your stores, we're going to end up absorbing that extra cost.
Yeah, if you think about the semi-trucks, the big tanks they have on the sides, 150-gallon tanks, and a lot of them carry 2 of those tanks. That's 300 gallons. That's what, $1,500? I mean, they are looking at that's one fill up. So it's going to be a little bit painful for a while.
Yeah, pricey summer ahead.
Definitely.
Yeah, it trickles down to all the goods that we buy that are shipped by, and which is just about everything, shipped by truck.
All right, thanks so much.
Thanks.